Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. Another day and I'm here. Right, so a few jobs I want to try and get done today. I'm going to carry on with the pipe work. I've got the pipe work from the the return pipe to the pump, and then from the pump to UV and UV to upflow. So I'm trying to get that dry fitted today and maybe even welded up. Talking of UV, I had a parcel delivered yesterday from a subscriber, Paul Smith, who offered me a 15 watt UV, and he sent that out for me, and I can't thank you enough, Paul. Thank you very much. But he did ask if I could open it on camera, so I came yesterday and opened that last night, so I'll stick that video in and you can have a look what was in it. Okay guys, so this is the parcel I received from Paul Smith, and I think Izzy, his dog. He said I said I'd open it up on camera for him. I do know there's a UV in there, but he did say there's a little something else in there as well. So let's have a look. Oh, a little letter. So I'll read the letter first. Little note. Probably going to need my glasses for this, but I'm not. Hopefully I'm alright. Hi Andy, hope this reached you okay. I have sent some bits over for Graham and Bisley, so don't feel left out. Take care, from Paul, Izzy and Pat. So thank you Paul, Izzy and Pat. Let's have a look. Well packaged. And for a Bisley. Oh look, he knows it for him. He's looking at Dentisticks. He inhales these things. He loves Dentisticks. He just inhales those. Oh, I think this is for Graham. This, I'm not telling me it's for him yet. I might say it's for me. Too late. Some mini egg chocolates. Go. See, 15 watt UV. 15? Yeah, 15 watt UV. That's going to be absolutely perfect, that'll be. Fantastic. I'm assuming then that's the bulb and the ballast. Oh, there's a ballast in there. So I'm assuming this is the bulb. You're coming out to look now, aren't you, boy? Hey? Come on in. Come on. Come on, say hello. Come on in. Up you come. Up. You come say hello. I can't see you down there. Come on. Up. There you go, look. Say thank you to Paul and Izzy and Pat. No, these are yours. Don't thank me, thank them. Go on then. No, this isn't yours. Definitely well packaged. Oh, yeah, there's a quartz tube and the bulb. Absolutely over the moon. Paul, can't thank you enough. Absolutely fantastic. I can finally get my rest of my pipe work up and done, up and running. Fantastic, mate. Appreciate that. And Graham says thank you. Busy says thank you too. Cheers, Paul. Thanks, mate. Job's a good one. There you go. So, Paul, massive thank you. Paul, Pat, and Izzy. Massive thank you for that. So, I want to get that in today. Who knows? Depending how our time goes. I might even get some water in today. We'll have to wait and see. So let me spin you around and show you what I want to do, where I need to put things, hopefully. So we'll spin you around. Okay, that's still Pipework's only dry fitted still, so I've got to weld all that up yet as well. But what I'm wanting today is my return is coming down here, so I need to go from here. I need to figure out where I'm going to put my UV. I was thinking on here, attach a piece of wood to this, because this is double layered, this section here, so I can hopefully fix it to that one, and then put the UV on the wood somewhere down here. I need to figure that out anyway. So return is here, down here. It's going to run from there, maybe over there to UV, and UV into the upflow. So that's what I've got to now figure out, because stand needs to stay where it is and everything else. It's either that or the UV will need to go right down on the floor, which I'm not keen on. I prefer it over here so we can get to it. Anyway, let me have a figure it out, and when I've decided where it's going and start to get in, I'll get back to you. Okay, so this is where we are now. A little bit disappointed. The pumper board, the J-bow pump, doesn't come with the connections to put it to solid pipe. It only comes with them to put to hose tail, with the hose tail things to put to flexi pipe. So what I had to do, you can down here, what I've done is I've had to put lots of electrical tape around the thread and put 2 rubber boots on. The only way I can get to fit was this had to come up here into the UV. I've connected the UV to there, and all this is solvent welding. The UV is there, and then the rest now coming out. Obviously I put that onto a rubber boot, that onto a rubber elbow, and then all this pipe work, that's the inlet to the upflow, that's just dry fit, and that's the waist is dry fit as well, so that's going to be lifted up and straightened out a bit. So that's the waist, all dry fitted in. But unfortunately, because of that, I actually bought them 2. I bought one for that side and I bought one for that side. But obviously, because I've had to use them down there now, them 2 down there, I've had to take the one off there, and I haven't got the one for there now, so I have to buy 2 more rubber boots, which is a pain. And I don't think I've got enough solvent cement to do what needs to be to do it all up, because obviously all this here is dry fitted as well, so there's not much else I can do without some more cement. What I have got, excuse me, got some hinges. I'm going to put the hinges on these. So yeah, and that is the only place I could fit the UV, is there. That was the best place for it, I thought, to keep it low enough where I need it, and I can still obviously gain access to. There's a tube down there. Unfortunately the plug is not going to reach all the way around on here, but what I have ordered is, excuse me, come over here, another one of these and a 3-way junction connection box. So what I'm going to do is down here I'll break into the wire with the connection box, join it, and I'll run it at the back over there, and then I'll stick this plug somewhere here, and that'll run the air line and the UV off that one. The pump will run, that'll reach, plenty of that to reach around, I hope, whatever I need that. Yeah, so I may even stick it on here, put a piece of wood and attach it to a piece of wood. I'll have to wait and see for that, but I don't really want to solvent weld any of that up until I've got the new tub of solvent weld, because I've probably got enough to do that, but it's starting to go off a little bit. It's not the best. It's been sat there a while, so I don't really want to use that yet. So once I get some more, I've got to buy 2 more of these rubber boots, another tub of solvent weld, and then I can solvent weld all this in and solvent weld all that together. I can fit my table back on, and I can cut that then, this one here, to height to fit in the Easy Pod. And what I've got to do in a waste pipe there, which goes over around here. At the moment it's coming, oh dear, to there. So to here. Once that's in place, I'll find out where it's going. It's probably somewhere there. I'll drill a hole through and put a right angle on for the waste, and then I'll do another hole probably next to it, somewhere over here, for the waste from the Easy Pod. And because the Easy Pod is this one, it's going to be on the flexi, so I need flexi piping from there to the waste. And once that's done, once that's all solvent welded in, I think I could probably start filling it. I have ordered a one-way valve for this, so nothing comes back up that one. And I think I ordered an elbow, which is going to go on here, because obviously that's a bit, as you can see, it sticks out, so I want to stick it on an elbow, make it a bit tidier. But once everything's in and running, I can stand here, reach over the Easy Pod, and I should be able to reach these waste and that one. So yeah, that's where I am. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get these hinges on, because I keep leaning on these and doing that and knocking the bloody thing over. So and unfortunately this stuff, Jesus, I'm going to right mess. So what I may have to do is I've got some tarpaulin till I can get my roof sorted. I may just stick some tarpaulin across. I've actually got some beams. I bought some today, some 3x2, so I want to put a couple over here to support it, and then I'll try and get some tarpaulin across just to keep, you can see, look, all these bits keeps coming off there, and it's, yeah, I mean, you can see it, look, it's bloody everywhere. And this was cleaned off earlier, you know. See all these bits here, look, all this is coming off the conifers. So until I get my roof on, I think I'm just going to stick some tarpaulin across the top, just to protect it from that stuff, really. Not waterproof, not waterproof it, just to stop them bits getting on it a little bit. Right, so let me stop waffling, let me get this hinges sorted. I'll be back with you. Okay guys, hinges are on this one. As you can see, even though they've got the covers on, it's still managed to find its way in little bits, so definitely have to put some over that one. This one I haven't put the hinges on because the wood I secured to it, even though I thought it was the same size, you can see it's got a slight lip. So I'm going to have to take the plastic off, and I'll notch out where the hinge goes on them. Let's see how much to mark that up, so I don't know where to go. Notch out underneath that, both sides, and then I can attach the hinge. That'll be the weekend now. Until I can get anything else, or what I have done as well. Show you again. I've put that in. So if I need to adjust it for the height of water, overflow, whatever, that'll be for my, I can adjust that height when I get my levels right. But yeah, all looking good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to disconnect the pump just from this one here for now. Take that in the house. UV will be okay. I'll wrap the plug up to keep the plug dry, and I'm hoping tomorrow, I don't know when it's going to come, but when my electrics come I can get them done. But I'm going to pack up now because it's either starting to rain, or in fact, you probably can't see it against the dark, little flurry of snow. So I'm going to tidy all this up for now, and that's me done for now. So until the next time, I shall see you probably the weekend now. I'll get this one, definitely get it done the weekend. I've got to get it done, up and running. So until the weekend, jobs are good 'un. Hey guys, welcome back again. Sunday, so I'm gonna see if I can get hopefully get some water in today if I can get that far. Little package, I know what that is. That's my feels like my 3-way adapter for my electrics, so I can get my electrics done today. You may have seen a little video I put out. I picked up my fish from Vince's at the Cry Tuber party. What a day! What an absolutely epic day. And they're in the pond, so I'll spin you around and see what we can see. I can see a couple of them there, so hopefully we'll get a better picture of them than I did before. Let me spin you around. Okay, they're all coming up for food. Oh, let me sit down a minute, see if I can get a better... Switch my thing around, let's have a look. There we go. Oh, just down there is the kid Surrey. And over there is a Deutz Platinum Ogon, and right underneath it is my Deutz Chiba. So settling in really well. I shall give them a bit of food and see if they're going to come up and eat. I'm sure they will. So let me get into the shed and then we'll give them some food. Okay, so stick a bit of food in, see what comes up. Stand back a bit. Of course, Henrietta's coming straight up. Henrietta's the only one at the moment. They're coming round. It's all new for the new ones, obviously. They're not used to it. Oh, there's the Chiba, the Platinum Ogon. She's going to come up. And the Tsuri's coming up. Yeah, the Tsuri's having something. Yep, they're all starting to come up. They're a bit jumpy, again, because they're not used to the covers being up so much, especially the new ones. There's the Chiba coming round. But they're settling in good, so over the moon with them, absolutely over the moon. Right. Oh, who's coming up? Yeah, they're all coming up for bits. That's fantastic. Right, so let's get back around the back and see what we've got to do today. Okay guys, so as you can see, nothing's changed. What I want to do today is I'm going to get all this now, that's dry fitted, all that solvent mounted up. I've got to put a bracket on that wall to hold the pipe up, so you get nice and straight. All this is solvent molding. I want to put got my holster drill in the shower, and that I want to get the hinges on this done. Yeah, so lots to do. So what I'm going to start on is I'm going to start on this, I think, solvent welding that up. I think I'm happy with the position of everything, so I'm just going to put my table back in first, my easy pod, to make sure I can reach those. If I'm happy with that, I'll get it solvent welded. Okay guys, all that is now solvent welded in and in place. What I want to do now is, I think, solvent weld this. That is solvent welded in place. I can then put my pump back in here, and that's all that done. Then what I'm going to have to do is do these sections here and my spray bars, which, if I can find where to put them, bloody balmy. I've got to say a thank you to Bob Warren yesterday down at Vince's. He gave me 2 of those so I can actually finish these. He's given me he weren't sure which size. He's given me 1.5 inches and a 2 inch, but it's actually the 1.5 inches I'm going to use. I may have use for that yet. So Bob, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I've also, obviously I said I've got to do my spray bars and get ready for my showers, but what I was going to do, on Friday I almost ordered some Alpha Grog. I thought I'd just go Alpha Grog for now, and that's going to be good enough. I mean, I've looked into other people I know Vince uses it, so Alpha Grog is going to be good enough. I was just about to order some, and I didn't on Friday. And then on Saturday morning, I had a phone call from Stu, and he brought these down yesterday. 3 bags of Alpha Grog. So that's another big thank you to Stu at Surrey. Stu, you're an absolute diamond, mate. Love you to bits. Thank you for that. And Bob, thanks, mate. I really appreciate it. So I can get all this set up today, and fingers crossed I can get it up and running, because my electric things have arrived. The rest of my electrics, I've got a 3-way connector from there, and then I run another wire around here. I want to fit another plug either here, or I may stick a piece of wood on this side here and attach it. I haven't decided yet, so I can get that up and running, and hopefully it'll be up and running today if the weather holds off, because it's looking rather overcast, so we might have some rain, but we'll see. So again, big thank you to Bob and Stu. Absolutely fantastic, thank you. Okay guys, so as I said, that's all solvent welded in. This now is all solvent welded and connected. I've attached a piece of wood to the side. I think this is where my switching my 2 plugs are going to go, and the controller for the pump, hopefully here. I hope, we'll see. Hopefully the wire's long enough for that, because I've got the 2 plugs on this piece here. I've actually another one of these is going here to access it, and that'll run the UV and the air pump, because I know they're only short leads on those. Hopefully the lead for the pump is long enough to run from there where I need it to here. If not, I'm going to have to take one of those off and double it up and put it here, but we'll see. Once I can get it, I want to put it right in place. If I need to, I can put another one underneath or at the side of it. I'll sort that out, but that's where we are. So that's what I'm going to do now, get on with the electrics to here, and then hopefully everything's up and ready for that. I want to get my hinges done today, and I've got them to do today. Once them are done, the holes in it, and they're filled it with Alpha Grog, I think I can start filling, because I've got an air one-way valve for that, so that's not going to affect that now. I think I'm more or less there to get it at least up and running for now. So yeah, let me get the electrics wired up here, and then I'll get back to it again. Okay guys, for your first look, my electrics are in here. That's the UV in. Got to put the bulb in there yet, and the air pump will go in there hopefully. Also what I've done, I've put some Alpha Grog in there, and over here, I'll find where I've done it. Alpha Grog in that one, and my spray bar, what I've done, hopefully this is going to be enough. 6mm holes. I've done a centre line all the way down the centre, and then 2 centimetres off that, so it's more of an angle. I've done 6mm holes offset on there as well. Hopefully you can see that on camera. I can't see what you're picking up. Hopefully that's going to be enough of a spray. If I need more holes, I can put them in, or if I've put them in the wrong place and they need to be further around here and it's come more over this way, I'll have to redo them. But I've got some pipe left, so I can cut it again, and I'll spray the end out like I've done, and I can do them again. But until it's up and running, I can't be sure, but I think that's going to be okay. So I'm going to put this one back in there and get that back on the shower. Then I'm going to do that one, get that one done. So let me get this back together and get that one apart, get the Alpha Grog in, and I'll show you when it's done. Okay guys, as you can see, everything's in. I had to move the plug over. I actually put it there and I couldn't open the bloody thing, so now it's here. I'd open it and get to it. It was right over there, my mistake, but never mind. Yeah, so all up, everything's in. All pipework's done, solvent welded and tightened up. I've done the hinges on that one. So all I've got to do, I've got to put the bulb in the UV, that's to go in, and I've got to connect my pump up here while the pumping, which will take me 10 minutes, which I'm going to do next. But while I'm doing that, Graham suggested, which is a good idea, what I'm doing, if you can have a quick look in here, there it's falling out. Started to fill just this one side for now, and while that's filling I can test for leaks down at the bottom on that one, and I'm going to get this side up and running, get the levels up into the pod. I can check all the pipe work this side, and I can check up into the shower, make sure that I'm happy with that. Once I'm happy with that, I can then move on to this side. I can fill this one up, open the slide valve up and test everything this side. So just doing the test on there for now. That's filling up with water. Once it gets high enough, I can check there's no leaks underneath in there, and yeah, so just got to wait now for that to fill. But while that's filling, I'm going to get onto the electrics for the pump. I'll be back with you in a bit. Okay guys, I've still filling up. I've wired this in. It's only here temporary for now. Once my all boarded in, it'll go on there properly, but that's safe now. So turn it on just to see if there's any power here. Yep, that's there. So let me at least we know I've got the powers working. That's good. Let's go and check everything's off open over there where it needs to be, and I can do a test. Well, that's put a stop to me doing anything on the tank today. Okay, so as you can see guys, that's put paid to that. I was going to do some leak tests, but it's absolutely hammering down. It's been raining for about 2 hours now, and non-stop, and it's actually turned into sleet. So that's put paid to that. But I quickly want to mention, while I was at Vince's the weekend, I had a couple of presents. Firstly, from Mike at Jiffster's Kai. We all want to be kind mates. Cheers Mike. Another one to the collection. Also, while I was there, from Marek at Marek's Kai Pond. I got his Marek's mug, but also we've got his limited edition mug. 5 of 6, limited edition. And as if you're not sure, Marek's always out on his scooter, and he's zipping around on an electric scooter, so that's my favourite one. I do like the one with the swan, but that's my favourite one, Marek. So Mike and Marek, cheers mate, really appreciate that. Very quickly as well, want to remember, congratulations to Steve Wainwright, who won my Facebook competition for the mug, and I do believe he's received the mug, so great for that. Thanks for entering. And just very quickly again, I want to say thank yous again. I want to say thank you to Paul Smith. I think it was Paul, Pat and Izzy again for the UV. That was really appreciated, absolutely fantastic, thank you. And Busy said thank you for the munchies, and Graham says thank you for these as well. I never got none of that. And again, big thank you to Stu at Surrey Kai for the Alpha Grog. That really helped me out. I had just enough, a perfect amount for the shower, Stu. Thanks for that. So I think that's it for now. You'll have to wait for the next one to see how I'm getting on with the grow on tank. Obviously it's still raining, so I won't get any more done for according to the weatherman, it's going to be a couple of days now, so that will be in the next video. Hopefully the next one it'll be up and running. So that's it for now. So until the next one, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, hit that bell for the notifications, and I'll see you all soon. So stay safe, job's a good one.